Hey students, this presentation is intended to help you with your 10th grade argumentative paper for Mr. Scott's class. Now, I'm kind of hoping that you think, hey, I already know all this stuff, because yeah, you've done this a million times. You've done argumentative papers, and last year I came into your 9th grade class to tell you all about it. Everything is pretty much the same. This is just a reminder, except for a few things about how to do the best job you can for keyword searching. So, Mr. Scott has given me a list of many of the topics that you guys are choosing. So I looked that over and I was trying to figure out which one to pick to demonstrate the best way to do this. Please note that, yes, Mr. Scott has requested that you guys have a should statement to begin this, and that's a really great way to think about an argumentative paper. However, it's not a great way to research an argumentative paper. So if you type in the word should, that just searches for everything that has the word should. So yes, this is to focus that you can answer and that you can have a claim and a counterclaim. But for researching, it's not the best idea. Let me give you an example. Now, first of all, I want you to stay away from Google for this assignment, and hopefully that's old news for you. Google is amazing for looking up what movie to go to or what restaurant to go to or just entertainment type stuff, but especially the older you get, the more you need to stay away from just Googling. If you are doing scholarly work, you need to do it in scholarly databases. So let's think about that as we go forward with should athletes have a GPA requirement. The thing to note here is that I'm not in Google now. I'm into the Gale databases, and I'll remind you how to get into that. Once you're in here, you can treat it just like Google, and this is just a Google search bar. So a lot of people are tempted to just type in that question just as it is. So I did that, and this is what comes up, no results. The way a computer thinks is it searches this word, should, and then it searches athletes, and then it searches have, and it blows up the system. You will either get one of two different things. It'll say, oh, there are 84 hits, here they all are, or nothing. And this gave me nothing out of the 84 million. But it did say, hey, did you mean this? Should athletes have a GPA requirements, which is such bad English. But I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. So I clicked on that purple one, and I did get a few. And this is great. You don't want to get 85 viewpoints. 5 or 6 is a perfect hit. Now there's more than, it's just showing 3. But I scrolled down through them. There are also 2 audio clips, some magazines, and it does give me a good start. But look at some of the other stuff it gives me. College entrance requirements. I don't need that. Academics should not be neglected in favor of sports. I think this one will probably be very good for my research. You click on it, go in there, see if it is. This one, no, but this is about like homeschoolers that want to just be at the school for football or volleyball or something like that. Now, here's a good point though. I might be refining my should statement about now. Maybe I need to change my should statement and my claim, and I want to talk about homeschoolers in sports. Maybe I'm going to change it quite a bit. So as you look at the viewpoints and the references that you get over and over and over, be realistic and think, well, maybe I need to do a better job on my should statement. So, and that's my whole point today. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to keep trying on this, and the 3 words that I think are most important for my searching are schools, GPA, and sports, because that's what I'm talking about. Somebody playing sports, should they have a good GPA in school? So let's think about that for a minute. I'm going to search GPA, schools, and sports. But once I start getting into it, I need to realize that there are many other words. And I just kind of tried to brainstorm. What are some other things? What do I really mean when I say GPA? Well, I mean academic standing. I mean, are they eligible? Are they a scholar? Are their grades? All those different words. And I might need to search again and again and again. Students have a tendency to do a basic search, GPA, schools, sports, and then go, well, I didn't find anything. Or, oh, I only found one thing. Maybe this is a bad topic. It's not a bad topic. You just need to try different words. And to be honest with you, you find those words when things like this come up. When I saw that word academics, I went, oh, maybe that's what I should be looking for. So under schools, I've started to find a lot of college stuff, and I thought, well, I need to refine my search there, so I switched to high school. You could also do secondary schools, things like that. Under sports, the words athletes kept popping up, or players. So keep doing the searches many, many times over. You're going to have to maybe do those over and over and over again. So here, I did academics and athletes, and I got a whole lot. A lot of them are still college, but here's a perfect one. Schools should not be the main focus in high school. So even though I get, 12 here, only one is good, that's okay. Then I'm going to try to do eligibility and athletes. Everything's going to be different again and again. And then I found this one, college, high school, and youth sports. So again and again and again, you're just going to cycle through that as many times as you can. I came up with more test scores, achievement. Keep trying. You only need 4 for your assignment. You're really going to hopefully look for a few more, get 8 today, but yeah, keep going on it. Here's that one on high school, college, and youth sports. And I just want to point this out. As I scanned down through this article, it was huge, long, and it mostly had charts. But over here, I noticed the article contents. So I clicked on high school sports. I would like you to continue to just click around. When I clicked on high school sports, I found some really good nuggets. It says here, it also finds that elite and varsity level athletes are more likely than non-athletes to be employed. So maybe my claim is that it doesn't matter what their grades are, sports is good. Sports, we shouldn't have that requirement. And my supporting or my warrant is, in fact, if our goal as educators are to make good people, we have athletes that are more employed, more employable. So you're looking for nuggets of facts that you can use. Yes, I'm going to use this entire article as part of my works cited, but I'm really going to only use that nugget that I found over here in high school sports. Please, 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 please download your thing using your Google Drive. Click on that. You can print it as well, but when you do it on your Google Drive, it will also send with you into your drive your source citation, and it's perfect, and there it is, and you never have to worry about it again. So click on that Google Drive for if you kind of for sure maybe sort of think you're going to use it, you'll be glad, and then you can clean out your drive later. Another idea is I noticed over here in the article it said more like this, and so I started clicking on these, and there's a whole bunch of them, view related articles or related subjects. So what my point is to you is just to keep clicking around. Under more like this, I found some junk, patent application, Mutwohl now helping clear, but then I found some stuff about paying athletes, paying college athletes. Again, maybe I'm going to switch my idea and have my new should statement be college athletes should be paid, and I'm going to change my topic completely. If you can find several articles pointing you towards one thing, maybe you need to change your topic. So click around, go crazy. This is just a reminder on how to get into that. Go to the Ridgeline homepage. There is the library website. When you get to the library website, lots of buttons here, you're going to get to Utah's Online Library. You can get to Utah's Online Library in other ways, but especially if you're stuck at home, and that's why you're watching this video, is it's going to ask you for a username and password. For this year, it's online database. So you can get to Utah's Online Library many ways. This is just a reminder for the username and password if you need it. Okay. Once you get in there, the Gale Reference Collection has 8 different databases. Global Issues is great for argument, but it's bigger things. One of your requirements was to argue something that affects Ridgeline students. So I do think Opposing Viewpoints is better. There is a lot of overlap in those two, but once you get into the Gale Reference Collection of Utah's Online Library, you're going to want to go into the Opposing Viewpoints, and that's where you can start searching. So final thoughts. You need to stay with scholarly sources for scholarly work, and it will give you the source citation for free, no work required. Please cycle through lots of search terms. Keep trying. Once you hit 4 sources, you're probably not done. Keep going until you have a few more sources. Click around on that source, investigate the topic, look at related terms. If there's a hot link inside the article, click on it. It might just be a definition, but that might be all you need to give background information for your topic. Actually, you do need to read the source. You might not need to read the whole source. That one I just read the high school section because that's all I cared about, but too often students are like, hey, now what do I do? And they haven't read the source. So read the source, see where it backs up your claim, or if it refutes your claim, that's good too, because you need both sides. And save all those possibilities to your Google Drive. If you have any other questions, come see me in the library or email me in the library. I am here to help. Good luck.